Okay, it's time to get to the bottom of who the narrator really is.
You
Maybe?
stretch and search and stretch and search, growing as you decay and decaying as you grow. As you strain beyond your limits, the ground around you becomes dry and unstable and crumbles into nothing beneath you. This place will fall apart before you find its end.
Maybe.
This task, whatever it is you think you're doing, is impossible.
That's why I'm doing it.
All he has are words, and words aren't real. We're real.
I can hold us together for a little while longer, so long as you trust me.
Of course we do. To the ends of the earth.
I trust you. Let's find the way out.
You won't find anything. If I have to starve you, if I have to sacrifice my world to keep the princess at bay, I'll do it.
Do your best. But you do find something. It's cold and smooth and gently buckles, then cracks under the pressure of your consciousness flattening against it.
Don't move an inch. Don't grow another blade of grass or harvest the remains of another dying creature so you can expand just that much further. Stop all of this. Right now.
Oh, he's
I
mad.
think it's too late for that, mate.
I'm at your side. Shatter it, and free us all.
Boom, shatter that cage.
No, stop!
But his pleas disappear as at the sound of breaking glass. For a moment, you and she gaze through the tiniest hole in the world at the place you need to be.
Is this what he kept from us? Is this why he made us kill each other?
It's beautiful.
It truly is beautiful.
We need to be there. We won't be safe until we are. We won't be whole.
And then it's gone.
Where did it go? Why is everything so cold?
You never get the chance to answer her. You turn to see her gone behind you. Memories
She's
return.
gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
No.
Where's that mirror again? Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared, but this is the end for you. No.
But it
Right,
feels
it's
so
okay.
bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. That thing reeks of death. I don't want to look at us.
Boom.
Okay. If you say so, we'll trust you. I'd like to be somewhere nice. A mercy.
Alright, let's go, boys. You approach the mirror and will gaze into her reflection. Silence as you reach forward, they're gone again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's inside of it. You are nothing at all. But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze and you see it. A figure, faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection. Are you
I think
me?
you know what I am.
I figured as much. Crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. And another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. This is not good. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I would ever get to see you. If you're not me, what are you? I have so many questions for you. Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like this? No, I don't care. Are you part of me or something else? Yeah, why
Because
you want to slay
among
her?
other things, she is death itself. To rid the world of suffering, to save untold trillions from being lost forever to the cosmic wind, she must be destroyed.
Why?
But despite how far you've fallen, you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
What are you? Are you something like me?
Oh, I'm nothing like you. I am an echo, likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Oh, so it wasn't the same narrator every time. It's a different narrator too. So I guess that would explain why he couldn't, you know, remember anything, because it wasn't the same guy. Like, we thought it was and he was tricking us, but that's not the same guy, I guess. Plus, that maybe he couldn't see the mirror because he's an echo too, right? The mirror is just something I can see. Others like you've said that something like that before. Has every narrator really been different? I feel like I already have a feeling that that's true, so I don't really think I need to ask. Right, every time I ask you, it's like a piece of you breaks. Yeah, what is she?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can.
I mean, realistically, neither of you are evil, inherently. If you want me to destroy the concept of transformation, how is that existence any better than death? Or even different from death at all? See, that's what I'm saying. You have anything to say for yourself for all this hubris? After everything you've done to us, don't you think she deserves? Do you think anyone deserves to live? Do you know that things won't just be worse if I destroy her? What would it be like to live in a world without her? So you're the narrator. I actually... this one.
When I broke the cycle, I made sure that the tear was rough. You carry a part of what should be her, and she carries a part of what should be you. Things won't be as they are now, but they won't be nothing either. Besides, anything is better than oblivion. In the end, nobody wants to leave.
We're running out of time to talk. There's so much to ask, and there's so few chances to ask. What if neither of us leave this place? Does that work? Can we just stay here together and leave the people out there alone?
It wouldn't work. Her nature as the shifting mound makes it so nothing can last forever as it is now. It wouldn't matter how long the two of you waited. Eventually she would find a way to leave. And then everything would change. Everything would face oblivion. And until then, the clock ticks on.
You know, given he's on his deathbed, he doesn't have much reason to be lying to us right now, at least, you know? If nothing else. If I destroy her, won't I be alone? Yeah. Let's see what else there is. Has every narrator been different? I feel so. So many questions. Does it hurt when pieces break off like that? I'm sorry, I don't want to destroy you. Oh, I guess I could have asked that. Are you part of me or something else? Why couldn't you have told me all this from the start? No, I wouldn't have. That's the truth, because that still doesn't make sense. If she's capable of becoming whatever people believe her to be, can't I just will her into something small?
As you are now, you won't be able to will her into anything. You don't work the way a living being does. Not anymore. And as you were before, you couldn't be trusted with the knowledge of what she is. No one could be trusted with that knowledge. Intrusive thoughts have a way of creeping in and ruining everything. It's why I had to die.
Oh. That's crazy. Alright, let's look through some more. Why couldn't you have told me this from the start? Alright, I would not have still. I don't work the way a living being does. Not anymore. Am I not a living being?
You never were. You are the long quiet. The god I made to rid the world of death. For a time, this construct could help you approximate being alive, confining your mind to a single reality. But you've experienced far too many lives for it to work much longer.
Well, getting rid of death doesn't make sense anyway. That's what they say all the time, is that death is what gives your life meaning, is living for something before you die. I always knew I was special. No, that's corny. I don't really want to destroy you, to be fair, because you're not evil either. You just have your own mentality. Okay, what else is down here? Are you a god? Or were you a god? Yeah, you created me, so you must be some sort of deity. Why did you make her a princess?
I didn't make her a princess, but I wove the idea of her into something your scattered mind could fathom. You chose for that something to be a princess.
Oh, okay, neat. Thanks for a tidbit. Who cares about dying? I've died plenty of times. Destroy the mirror. Why would I destroy you? I'm pretty sure death is good, actually. Important, even. Yeah.
If that's your belief, there's nothing I can say to move you. You haven't died. You cannot die. So you can't grasp the abject horror of dying.
That is true. Until you're dead, I guess you don't know what death is. Okay, we can only ask you a couple more questions. Are you a god or were you a god?
No. In life, I was painfully mortal. A witness to the end of days. I held the fear of death in my heart and saw oblivion threaten the very memory of everything I knew and everyone I loved. I needed to do something, so I made you. And I made her. And I made this place to hold you both.
I'm out of questions. Think you're out of time. I'm not going to slay her, and I want you to know that before you die for good. That's not cool. I'm not gonna lie to you, but you're not a bad person. That's the thing that's like conflicting here, because I don't think either of them are bad. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do yet. I still have to see what she thinks about all this. Sorry, man. I know that's not what you're gonna want to
I've
hear.
said my piece, and my time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
That's kind of tough. As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. The narrator was right. You are the long quiet, a vast and nascent god. It is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. One last time. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There's nothing for you to find. Whoa! I messed up, didn't I? What the heck?
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
Yeah.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
Huh. Do you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation? I miss you too. I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means. What happens now?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
Okay. I'm kind of scared. I'm the long quiet. I don't know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the Shifting Mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
This artwork is crazy. Yeah, what happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it?
Perhaps.
When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning?
No.
Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
So many stories we've left unfinished. Can we really just leave? Don't you have a say in all this? Why is this all falling on me? I still have so many questions I need answers. If I let you out, an entire world ends for good. If you were always going to become this, then what was the point of doing anything? No, because we probably, like, you know what I mean? depending on how we interpreted our situations there, she would get a different personality type. Because she was saying it in the beginning that we kind of builded her up to what she was, or we built her up to what she was. Yeah, let's talk.
My very nature is paradox, as is yours. You cannot use words to grasp at things that are beyond their reach, and you cannot rationalize that which defies logic.
Then let's logify it.
But
Oh.
violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it. A web of nerves, lain upon a web of nerves, lain upon a web of nerves. The shade of a beautiful beginning we can never return to.
She's attacking me.
Where did you end and I began? When you felt what it was to be me, we held on to each other and pierced the veil of truth. Will you abandon that curiosity now that we are no longer joined in physicality?
Huh. Address this vessel statement directly. Let's not resort to violence. I was just trying to talk. Appeal to your shared humanity. You speak about life and death and change and stagnation, but that isn't what any of this has been about. True. You've done nothing but lecture me since I got here. You act as though the world can't exist without you, but I've existed without you. I won't engage with violence.
But violence has defined the flow of everything between us. Do not deny what we are, and do not color our conflict with fear.
I did stab you, so I guess you're right on that. That's not good.
You reflected it back at me. For a brief moment, both of us were everything. We can be everything again. We can weave a beautiful and endless song.
Huh. Address you. Continue to reject. It doesn't matter how I feel. Death, suffering, oblivion shouldn't fall on others. If we are able to transcend death, we are responsible for those it holds captive. I get it. There's no need for us to keep fighting. I'll leave with you now. I just don't know how. I'm not gonna surrender. We can be everything again. We can have a beautiful and endless song.
Oh, is it not? Perhaps you can enlighten me.
Whoa.
Behind your back and a trick behind mine. We dance, revolving and revolving around each other, but forever stuck in place. We both move and yet we both don't, for each of us watches the other instead of ourselves. But forever is not forever. I move and you react and both of us break the other. But broken is only a moment in time. To change is to hold the potential to rise above. Would you limit yourself to what you are now? Or would you like to see what you might become tomorrow?
She's giving us different perspectives to think about here. This has always just been about us. Two people forced to hurt each other again and again, but we don't have to hurt each other anymore.
You cling to your emotion of pain and suffering. There is beauty in ugliness, and love in conflict. Your lover gets a stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go? But the stakes meant nothing to you. You had a desire, and you set that desire free. You lifting me and me lifting you, forever and ever and ever. Consumed by true belief, there was nothing that could hold us back.
There can be love and conflict and beauty and ugliness between us without bringing the whole of reality into the picture. That's excellent. I'm going to appeal to your shared humanity after that, for real.
We are the whole of reality.
sharing it with another. But the most terrifying thing of all is to leave one's heart unshared. You are the only thing like me, and I am the only thing like you. Could you bear the weight of an eternity alone? Do you dare to shape a reality of solitude and thrust it on creation?
This is her own insecurity speaking now. We're not the whole of reality. Why won't you see me the way I see you? Why won't you see me for what I am?
I could ask you the same. There is only room for one of us to be blind here, and I know it to be you.
We are each other's mirrors, and are we not divine?
As the clash between you abates, you begin to shake, your will rapidly dissolving.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
Okay. It's easy to believe in the things you believe in when you get to sit above it all. True. What do you think happens if we leave? I'm ready to leave, but how do we get out? I never wanted to fight you, but how do we leave? I can't let that happen. I'm not gonna kill you. I can't let everything die. I was told there was enough of you in me to preserve meaning and existence. I'm going to trust that's true. Oh, there's a lot of kill the princess here. I have to fight for a better world. I'm sorry. I don't know what the answer is, but there has to be something else. It can't be like this. I won't kill you, but I won't let you free. You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective. You keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you. That's beautiful. That might be what I say, but let's explore. Right. What do you think happens if we leave here?
This universe dies, and a new one is born. And that one dies, and a new one is born. And you and I get to witness it all, weaving a tapestry of life wherever we go.
I mean, that is beautiful in concept. It's easy to believe when you're sitting above everything.
It is from my vantage point that I can see the totality of truth.
Okay. Thanks for your perspective. Alright, you're not listening to my side. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
Yo, the hero! Which hero are you? You have no idea how good it is to hear you. I thought voices weren't allowed. That's awesome that he's here, though. I'm not saying nothing. You have no idea how good it is to hear you, man.
She's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all of that divine confidence. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
Let's do it.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
I can do this out here on my own. I'm ready.
Let's go.
You're a part of me, the hero. Let's do this.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it? Do you need me to describe things?
I'd like that for old time's sake. Is it just you and me? Did anyone else make it to the cabin?
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
The offer still stands. Could you describe the cabin for me for old time's sake? Is the narrator really gone? Yeah.
Yeah, it's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated.
Good riddance. No, he wasn't a bad guy. I don't actually know how to feel about him being gone. Yeah, to be honest, after everything he put his own I'm still sad.
He put us through hell, but he's been part of us since the very beginning, hasn't he?
Yeah. If the offer still stands, could you describe the cabin? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, of course.
Just for good old time's sake.
The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin, yeah? There isn't much here, just a table and a knife and a door. And some windows. There's no mirror, either. I think you broke it.
Yeah, I destroyed it.
And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
Nope.
No blade it is. I'm not sure what we'll be able to do without it, but your judgment has gotten us this far.
I don't need the blade. I already made a mistake by stabbing her once, man. It wasn't the right
Stairs.
move.
Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
Have you figured out what you want to do yet, or are you going to keep trying to find a center that doesn't exist?
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us.
No, she does now. We'll go down.
And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
And there you are. Hands empty. So you don't feel like recreating our first meeting detail for detail. I wonder what else will be different.
A lot.
Maybe there's still room for us to chat before the final curtain call. What do you say?
Yeah. I didn't get a choice, so that I would have. We're talking to the princess, although this isn't the beginning of the game, guys. We just talked to, like, the godhood princess. Like an actual god. And we're recollecting some thoughts. So we're finally seeing the princess that we first met. And I guess we can talk to her. We could say, so good to finally see you again. I'm sorry for all the times I've hurt you. I don't think I want to be a god. Are the same as you are out there. Which princess are you? You look like you did the first time we met. Is this the real you? So now that we're here at the end of everything, you can finally tell me your name? Ooh, can you finally tell me your name?
I never had one. And do not call me the Shifting Mound. It's too much.
Too much.
But I've always been a princess to you, right? So why don't we stick with that? And as for you, well, hero works for me.
But that's me. You know, I think I like that.
Is it because I acted like the hero path the most, so then our inner voice of the hero is the one that's shown out the most? Yeah, I'd like to apologize.
Well, the first time we met, I scared you so much your organs stopped working. And I meant to do that. If anyone should be apologizing here, well, it should be me. But hey, we both took things a little far, didn't we? It's no big deal. All of that's behind us now, I think.
You know, when she puts it like that,
Yeah, literally. It's good to see you again.
Right back at you. In a way, it hasn't been much time at all, but it feels like it's been forever since I've seen you. Thanks for coming back.
Yeah, it wasn't fair for either of us, was it? What do you think of her? She wanted us what she wanted us to be. Yeah, what do you think about that?
I don't think she's the sort of thing you can really disagree with. It doesn't matter if she's right or wrong because she exists. She's this big, unrelenting force, and there's no arguing with her. But I guess that was the question out there, wasn't it? And it was the question before you came down here, too. Should she get to exist? I'm glad you didn't bring that knife with you. And I don't want to be her, if that's what you're asking. I think I just want to be me.
Right, though?
yeah, I'm happy not to be everything. Just being us is plenty.
I think I agree with that. I don't think I want to be a god either. Yeah, right. Yeah, none of this was fair, was it?
No, it really wasn't. But just because it hasn't been fair doesn't mean that it hasn't been worth it. I'm really glad I got to know you.
We cry every time, guys? I don't want to be a god, to be honest.
Doesn't matter what we call ourselves. It's just another label, and I don't think labels have ever helped us. All they do is cram us into boxes where we don't fit.
Yeah,
Just like this cabin.
pretty philosophical of you. Are you the same as you are out there?
I don't know.
I'm a part of her, I think. But she's seen so much more than we have. Like, she's seen everything, right? I don't think I could hold all of that without losing myself. I don't think you could either.
Oh.
I'm the same princess that's been with you since the beginning. And I feel real. But I also feel like I'm a lot more than I was then. We've been through a lot together. I don't think there's anything more real than that.
True. Yeah, what if we just leave?
Do you know where this cabin is? Because I don't. I don't even know what's supposed to be outside other than us. What would even happen if we leave? What would that even mean?
Take her in your hands. That's pretty sweet. Oh, take her hand in yours. I can say we're gonna like pick her up. That's a little bit much. Sure. Oh, that's so sweet. What a wholesome moment. I don't know, but I've always wanted to leave with you, but I didn't just feel like being a god. Or I just didn't like being a god. I want to walk through that cabin door as we are, just you and me. Not knowing what it is means not knowing what it means is why I want it. We knew everything out there, but we don't know this. I want to know this. It doesn't matter what happens or what it means. What matters is that we're leaving together. That's all I want. There's no need for words. Just leave with her. Right, how about this?
I want that too.
I think I'm gonna stay right here. Whatever you're doing right now, wherever you're going, it feels like it's for just the two of you.
Oh, look at the voice of the hero. Are you going to be okay alone? Yeah, let's be real, because you've been a help for us too. Yeah, are you sure you don't want to come with us?
It wouldn't feel right, but I'll be okay. I don't think I'll be alone for long either. I'm sure I can find the others.
Alright, as long as you're sure. Hands clasped together, you and the princess leave the basement behind for the last time. It's quiet as you ascend, a comfortable silence filling a space that used to be flooded with violence and words and noisy thoughts. But there is an energy in the silence, an electricity, the anticipation of the unknown. At the top of the stairs, the princess stalls, eyes fixed on that cabin door. You feel her hand tremble in yours. She's unsure of herself for the first time in her long and short existence. She has no part to play anymore, and she knows this. Yes, she still is. And then she crosses the room to the door outside, pulling you excitedly with her.
This is it. I have no idea what it's gonna be like out there. Not that I'm scared or anything. It's exciting, really. Anything could happen. And if it's bad, then it won't be bad. Not with you.
That's so sweet. I love you. I mean, after everything they've been through, that's pretty fair for them to say that. Who's going to open it? Are you ready? Neither of us knows what it's going to be like out there. Boom, hit her with the I love you.
I love you too.
Look how sweet that is, guys. Wholesome moment.
But I'm trying not to be sappy about it. Don't make me get all emotional.
Aw, look at that. Oh, that's the end. And what happens next? Whatever it is, you'll face it together. Wow. The princess was Nicole Goodnight. The voice in her head was Jonathan Sims. That was nice. So essentially, all that amazing in-between stuff all happened in the period of time in which we walked in there, went down to see the princess, and brought her out. Kinda wild, man. What a good game. Crest of Flames, a Fire Emblem reference? You know I saw that immediately out of everything there. Man, that was nice. Black Tabby Games, dude. Another banger, as always. Finish the game. The good ending doesn't count. Aw, boo-hoo. I'll probably play through this again. We keep going. Thank you so much for playing. As an expression of our gratitude, here's the track order for a special playlist just for you. If you'd like to take a screenshot, you can hide the UI by hitting H. Oh, that's nice. We'll take a screenshot for sure. Ah! F. Literally F. If you guys want to watch that as well, check that out. Oh, it was our song for the playthrough. Explore, join. Oh, okay. Play the other game. That should be Scarlet Hollow, yeah. Alright, well, we're gonna call it there, though. That was a very fun time. I think I'm gonna play through and be a complete menace. I don't really want to, because I hate doing stuff like that, but I think it would be funny. But yeah, that was Slay the Princess. We got the good ending, even though I was pretty scared for a while there. That was nice, though. Thank you guys for joining me on this little journey. If you enjoyed, feel free to like and subscribe. I don't ask often, but, you know, it's the finale. So I figure I might as well ask. Anyway, though, I'll see you guys next time. Stay safe, and have a good one.